love Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
There's no... I think she's amazing. I watched every time I possibly could. And our league loves her. This has nothing to do. We're just doing our job.
If there's one person in basketball who has seen greatness from every angle, playing, coaching, and winning at every level, it's Las Vegas Aces head coach Becky Hammon. And here's what a lot of newer WNBA fans don't realize. Before she was a championship-winning coach, Becky Hammon was a bucket. 6-time WNBA All-Star, 2-time All-WNBA First Team, and triple Hall of Fame inductee. That's the Naismith Women's Basketball and Collegiate Hall of Fame. Her resume is basically its own museum wing. After retiring in 2012, she went straight into coaching and joined the San Antonio Spurs in 2014, working under Greg Popovich, one of the greatest coaches ever.
No.
I always do what she says.
Yeah,
That's what I
right.
end up doing. You do it, Kelly. I always tell my teams the sweetest wins are which ones?
The ones on the road.
The ones on the road, baby. The ones on the road, and that's where you're going. They're the sweetest.
She didn't get an NBA ring, but she was part of several elite Spurs seasons, standing on the sidelines next to Kawhi Leonard and one of the best-run organizations in the sport. Fast forward to the end of 2021. Becky takes over the Las Vegas Aces, and since then, she's been on a dynasty speed run. 3 championships in 4 seasons, while overseeing A'ja Wilson evolve into arguably the best women's basketball player ever. And she's still not even 30. But Hammon hasn't just witnessed the dominance of A'ja. She's also witnessed a new era of WNBA growth, thanks in large part to Caitlin Clark's arrival, because when Caitlin entered the league in 2024, everything changed. Attendance shot up 48%. Merchandise sales exploded by more than 1,000%. Indiana made the playoffs for the first time since 2016. And on the court, Caitlin delivered one of the best rookie seasons ever. 19 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, and the highest unassisted scoring rate in league history, even higher than A'ja's own rookie marks. Meanwhile, A'ja was busy putting together one of the most dominant seasons the league has ever seen. In 2025, she literally swept MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, the scoring title, and Finals MVP, averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. No one in league history had ever won all 4 awards in the same year until A'ja did it. So naturally, the media eventually asked the question. During a CNBC interview on November 12th, Becky Hammon was asked a tough one. For the general public, Caitlin Clark is the first player people think of when they hear WNBA. But inside the league, everyone knows A'ja Wilson is the best player in the world. Well, does that create an awkward dynamic? Becky didn't flinch. She answered, "I don't think so. I think people want to make more of it than what it is. Let the numbers do the talking. The winning do the talking." She acknowledged Caitlin's tough year, the injuries, the setbacks, but made it clear that she is absolutely going to be a tremendous player for a long time. Then she added, A'ja Wilson is the best player on the planet. She's 6'4" and the most dominant player in the league by far.
I think people want to make more of it than what it is. Let the numbers do the talking, the winning do the talking. Caitlin had a tough year, obviously, with injuries this year. She's going to be a tremendous player in this league. There's no doubt about that. A'ja Wilson is the best player on the planet, and you got the hardware and the numbers and everything to back it up. But Caitlin Clark bringing in the fanfare, I mean, she was one of the most exciting players I've ever seen on a collegiate level. And I would assume, a healthy year for her. She's going to be a great pro for a long time. So it's exciting for our league. But right now, A'ja Wilson is the 6'4" most dominant player in the league by far.
It was a masterclass answer. Full respect for A'ja, full respect for Caitlin, and zero drama added to a question that could have turned into a headline explosion. And speaking of Caitlin, her 2025 season really was tough. A groin injury, an ankle issue. She ended up playing only 13 games, averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists before being shut down in mid-July. Even without her, Indiana still made a run. They beat Atlanta in the first round and pushed the Aces to 5 games in the semifinals. A huge step forward for a team that had been rebuilding for years. Then, just a few months later, Caitlin made her first competitive return, not on the basketball court, but at the LPGA's Pro-Am. She teamed up with world number 1 Nelly Korda and reunited with Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham, who served as her celebrity caddies. Had a blast running it back for year 2, she said, confirming she's healthy, refreshed, and ready for the next chapter. And instead of accepting a massive 7-figure offer to join the unrivaled 3-on-3 league, Caitlin turned it down. She wants a full reset. She wants development. She wants to enter 2026 at 100%. Becky Hammon said it best. Let the numbers do the talking. Let the winning do the talking. The league doesn't need an awkward dynamic. It has A'ja Wilson, the most dominant player, and Caitlin Clark, a generational talent who's still just getting started. And honestly, that's not awkward. That's historic. Do you think the rise of Caitlin and the dominance of A'ja Wilson creates tension? Or is it just great for the league? Let me know in the comments.